to help unite our community and make good things happen. I look forward to us doing that together. Our residents deserve nothing less. Much of the talk in North Miami Beach recently has been about factions. People have sought to define and divide our city along racial lines. We can, should, and must prove that to be false. I want to be clear. I'm not part of any voting bloc. My objective is to do the right thing in the best interest of the city. I will evaluate every item on its merits, not its proposer. I will go out of my way to be deferential to everyone on this commission. There are good ideas and bad ideas. There are bad ideas that can be improved into good ones, and good ones that can turn bad based on the details. This is where collaborating as a team makes all the difference. 4 of us were elected to be here until November. That gives us just 11 months together before each of us has to stand for re-election. Let's ensure that we make a difference with positive outcomes when November comes around. Let's defy expectations. Most importantly, let's do our best and let's do it together. As much as life changes, some things remain the same. A few years ago, I stepped up and was appointed to serve on this city commission, filling a vacancy until an election would be held. I said yes because I believe public service is noble and that I was the right person for the job. When the mayor's seat became vacant a few months ago, friends and neighbors approached me, asking me to run to lead our city as mayor. I wasn't so sure. It's no secret that the city has faced some tremendous challenges recently. Politics in North Miami Beach were, to say the least, complicated. We can change that. We must change that. Being mayor was not my dream. It wasn't even my goal. But being mayor became necessary as I decided to serve my community again. Although, those who know me, truth be told, many people told me that I've been the unofficial mayor of North Miami Beach for years, so this just makes it official. There are formalities to this job which I will hesitantly embrace. When the results came in a week ago, my name didn't change. I'll accept being called mayor on the dais and in formal settings, but the truth is, I'm still Evan. I'm not special because I have a title. I didn't take on nobility, I took on responsibility. As a candidate, I made promises and intend to keep them. First and foremost, becoming a unified city is critical. It starts at the top with the commission. Next, it trickles down to the city staff, and ultimately, it will unite our residents. Who wouldn't want that? Fiscal responsibility must be at the forefront of what we do. We can't afford everything we want, but we can afford everything we need. Our new manager and his team did an incredible job of finding ways to balance this year's budget. But let's be clear, we face the likelihood of growing shortfalls over the next few years. We must plan accordingly so that the taxpayers of North Miami Beach don't bear the burden of overspending. Responsible development will beautify our city and give us increased tax revenues. But we also need to make sure that we take the quality of life of our residents into account with these decisions. Having a clean city is very important, and proper trash collection and general upkeep of our city is key. Most importantly, every resident of the city deserves to feel safe and be safe, and we must keep crime to a minimum. More police officers will go a long way in that regard. This commission unanimously chose Mario Diaz as our new city manager just a few months ago. From what I have seen, you all hired a rising star. Mario, I can't wait to work closely with you and your team. When you took on this new role, you made a commitment that NMB would soar. As you've learned tonight, I enjoy nothing more than soaring high. After listening to me for a while, I know what you're all thinking. It's time to land the plane. I'm gonna do that with a dose of reality. Our city's reputation is in shambles. Yeah. We are the laughing stock of the county and beyond. Placing blame on who was responsible is not important to me, as my focus is on fixing the situation as soon as possible. We must rise from the ashes and soar. We must give our residents the government they deserve. This is how we will better their lives. This is how we will attract investment to our city. That is how we will reunite. Individually, we have talents and abilities. If we unite, we can combine what we bring and strengthen everything we do. Our unity can prove to be our strength. We choose unity over division. We choose collaboration over contempt. We must choose North Miami Beach's residents over everything. Being the mayor of North Miami Beach is an honor, a privilege, and a responsibility. I know that when my tenure is up, I will leave this city better than it is today. Thank you all for coming tonight. Let's get to work together. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't mention some names this evening. Getting elected is quite an undertaking, and the only way that it happens is by the old adage of it takes a village, and it truly does. I'm going to quickly go through a list of some of the people that worked tirelessly and really went way above and beyond the call of duty in many, many ways to make sure that we were successful in this campaign and getting me elected. I'm likely to forget somebody, and please forgive me if that's the case. You can slap me later. But for right now, let me just quickly run down the list, starting with Fortuna Smuckler, Phyllis Smith, Jake Chernoff, Barbara Kramer, Sally Heyman, Lynn Sue, Benny Joseph, Bruce Lamberto, David Templer, Eva Capps, Harry Green, Joey Regal, Hubert Dubé, Ringo Kayard, Patrick McDonald, Martinson Gentil, Dr. Alan Jacobs, Alan Sakowitz, Eileen Pillinger, Leslie Sardinia, Louise Harkness, Magdalena Amorati, Maggie Littleton, Maria Hawk, Mitch Siegermeister, Mubarak Kazan, Nancy Cliff, Patricia Miller, Ruth Hogan, Tony Diaz, Tony Smith, Tricia Harris, Scott Sychak, Stacy Roskin, Susie Smith, Gremley Mesidor, Mitch Edelstein, Pedro Diaz, Emiliano Antunes, Adriana Jackson, Jeremy Kozak, Larry Kramer, Nene King, Joel Kurtzberg, Yona Lunger, Randy Rose. I hope I got everybody, and you know what? I thank every single person because I know that everybody here in some way, shape, or form did something to get behind me to make sure that they did the best thing. And it's really not just for me, it's for the city of North Miami Beach and all of our residents, and I thank you all so very much for all of that. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, if you don't have anything else, I would make the motion to adjourn because I know these people are hungry.
I will make the motion to adjourn, and do we have a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we are adjourned, and we'll see you there.